cosmetic wear is called UGC. What? I mean, there's got to be like an actual wording for that, right? Like not just UGC. It's got to stand for something.
I put the C and it stands for cosmetics.
Cosmetic, right? But what's the U and the G? User generated content. Okay. So no, not cosmetic. Like text, photos, or videos that is created and shared by unpaid users, customers, or fans rather than by the brand or company itself. This content can include social media posts, reviews, comments, or traditionals or testimonials. That's not what's on my character. That's not what's on my character. I'm not wearing blogs or posts or testimonials by unpaid users. And it is valued for being authentic and trustworthy. Brands use UGCs to build trust, engage their audience, and provide social proof of their products or of services. Okay, hold on. No, UGC is not the same as cosmetic wear, though they are related. UGC is a broader term that stands for user generated content and can include items like custom outfits, but it can also refer to other user created content like videos or art. Cosmetic wear refers specifically to visual elements for a character, like clothing or accessories. They do not affect gameplay mechanics. Yeah, people don't usually call cosmetics U- UGC. Yeah, yeah, that's cosmetic. That's not you. Typically, you wouldn't refer to that as a UGC. Right, but like generally, kind of like that was stating, even UGC is something that is non-paid cut like person would be giving you like a review or comments or post, a blog, something along that, whereas cosmetic is literally a cosmetic. Which is also kind of like, I think it was it might have been AIM, who bought the car the other day and said that he spent $2,000 of his money or whatever for a car. And he called it pay to win. Well, pay to win and cosmetics are also two vastly different things. Pay to win is when you're buying something that helps you advance within a game, and cosmetic has nothing and will do nothing for you to improve in said game. It literally is just cosmetic. It's about how your character looks, and its cosmetics only go on a character or like ear rod or a staff, an item you're using. They only go on items, which is why they're called cosmetics. To make you look fancy. Whereas pay to win, you could buy a rod, let's say hypothetically, and that rod would give me abilities that nobody else would have unless they paid for it. And let's say I could catch a fish that would sell for 20 mil. That's advancing in the game. That's paid to win. I had actually just explained pay to win to Cloud the other day. He's like, oh, well, I played this mining game with my brother, and I bought this backpack that gave me more space, but I don't consider that play to win. I'm like, but it is, because he doesn't have that space. He's like, but I still had to go sell. I was like, pay to win doesn't mean that you hold infinite space, bro. It just means you have a benefit that somebody else doesn't.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I didn't think of that. I'm like, yeah.
It just means that you pay to have an advantage.
Right? It just gives you an advantage. Doesn't mean that you are literally infinite or a god. It just means you have an advantage. That's what pay to win is versus cosmetics. It's where, like, I've had to have these conversations with a lot of people, because a lot of people were like, well, what is your thoughts on buying or games that have crates and this, that, and the other? I'm like, well, it depends on what the crates are. Like, it's like, even people have had this conversation with me in ESO, and I'm like, I don't mind it. Like, I love ESO's cosmetic shop. Like, and to me, it's not one person or the other person's job to tell somebody how they should or should not feel. If they've got the money for it and they want to spend their money on their, cosmetics, let them. Whether you have the money or not is a you problem. Or whether you don't want to spend the money or not is also a you problem. But it's not your job to tell somebody else that it's not okay or it's not fair just because you can't. Like, get a job? I don't know. But, like, I absolutely spend money on my cosmetics. Now, play to win? I don't necessarily agree with play to win or gotcha games. Those are kind of bullshit. But if the game offers equally a non-play to win way to play the game, and I can get everything somebody else can without having to pay for those advantages, without it taking a million years to do so, I'm also okay with that. Like Wild Horse Islands, for example. The only other Roblox game I play, you can buy a pickaxe out of there that gives you more mining speed, but it's not A, extremely expensive. B, it's not overpowered from the one that you can actually get in game. It's just slightly. And it's pink. Bet your ass, yeah, okay, I bought it because it's pink. And yes, it is better than the other one. But the one you get right beneath that is also hella good. So there isn't a huge difference between the two. And you still have to sit there and mine for fucking ever with it. Like, it's not like you're so overpowered that you're like, oh my god, why are you like a god? right? No, I still have to play. I still have to mine. Um, and again, it wasn't I paid out the ass for it. Now, I can again easily do every single thing in that game without it. But there's games out there, like I think it's Diablo. I think that's what I'm thinking of. That like literally if you want to advance through that game, I think it's like the mobile one or whatever, you have to pay like hundreds of fucking dollars to get anything out of it. And yeah, no, I ain't into that. If I cannot play a game without buying something, that game is dumb.
Yeah.
Literally, for the most part, between the two differences of those pickaxes, is I bought it more cosmetically rather than like the true difference between the pickaxes. And it was like $5. Well, like Robux, like it was like 400 Robux.
I mean, decent money out of that. Well, decent enough.
So like it really wasn't that much.
Yeah.
But again, at the same time, for those games, I choose not to play those games. But I'm also not, I don't care what somebody else chooses to play. Like if they had the money for it and they want to play it, more power to you. It ain't my job to tell them, no, you can't play that and you need to like, I've had so many people tell me, well, you need to, you do this, you need to do that. And like, it's our job to stop the monetization. No, it's not, because there's people who like that genre of game. There's people out
Yeah.
there who want to just spend their money. Fucking let them. It's not our job to tell them not to. Like people bitched when Palia came out and they had their store, their little storefront. It's a free to play game. Everything in that store is cosmetic. It is no different than ESO, Fortnite, or any other fucking store. And they wanted to bitch, whine, and complain about the prices. They have things in there that are super dirt cheap all the way to expensive. Like, if people want to spend their money on it, let them. It is nobody else's job to tell them. And everything else, like, you can get that. Like, ESO, there isn't a lot of cosmetic shit you can. I mean, there is, but there isn't. Not, you can't get anything out of the store for free in ESO. Or any other fucking game.
Yeah.
That's why there's a store side of things. Those are the fancy things that you're not supposed to get for free.
Holy cheap shit. Is it already 5 o'clock?
Is
Is
it
my
really?
clock wrong?
No.
What?
Oh, for you, yeah, so it's 4.
Damn.
Evil kitty. Evil kitty. Kitty tries to drown me.
I know, that's why I don't use her.
Right, she's so cute though. I don't know. I'm on the fence though, cause like I want to stop putting money into this game until like I decide if I'm going to like really keep diving into this game, cause I'm holding out that it will settle back down and straighten itself back out. But I'm also sitting here looking at the store like, man, I really want those other 2 Redskins. Like, I told myself when they came out I wanted those 2 other Redskins. I haven't even looked to see how many is left on the Dreambreaker skin because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna look right now.